Hi YouTube, it's Kathy. Today I've decided to try something a little bit different. I spent about an hour on my phone trying to think of different topics that I could cover in a video today, and I couldn't really put my finger down on one. What I thought I might do, which totally feels like cheating to me, is go back through some of my old blog posts, see if there was any poetry that I wanted to perform. I've done this a few times on this channel, and although I do like the poems that I've chosen to do, I have this weird mental block about memorizing my own work, and therefore I don't feel the videos are as good as they could have been. While I was on my way to one of my recent blogs that contained some of my poetry, I realized that I have older blogs that also contain poetry. I looked at one from about 7 years ago and realized there were a lot of poems on there that I don't remember writing because I generally don't remember my work, but were definitely written by me. I can tell by the cadence and the word usage. Sharing my work didn't used to be something I was too keen on. I would create something and then jettison it, kind of like a creative off-gassing, if you will. Ah, she said the title. So what I'm going to attempt to do today is create a poem. Right now, improvised, in front of my camera. I am going to make cuts, obviously. If you've seen any of my videos before, you see that I cut quite often because I'll be in the middle of a sentence and then go, I don't know what I was going to say. It looks like a lot of poems I wrote 7 years ago started from a prompt, so I'm going to use creative off-gassing, she said the title again, as the prompt. She tumbled off to sleep, mind flying free as her body was sedentary, her lungs filling and exhaling, as her mind soared without purpose, picking at points, gathering anything it could grasp. Every time the mind was filled with ideas, it would return to the body, dumping upon it all the ideas it had collected, and then skirt off again. As the body lay sleeping, it grew heavier and heavier, laden with the ideas, making it harder for the lungs to fill and exhale. This continued for several hours until the mind realized that dawn was coming, the sun was rising, and this meant the mind must return to the body. Casting down one more load of ideas, it settled back into the brain, waiting for the body to awake. An alarm beeped in the distance, and the mind didn't want to hear anything it had to say, wanted to turn it off as quickly as possible. Shifting and rolling, the limbs worked their ways through the covers, trying to find the exit. Alarm disarmed, the body moved from the bed, toddling its way towards the kitchen to start the coffee. Its chest felt heavy. A worried voice wondered in the back of the head, are we getting sick? We don't have time to be sick. We can't be sick. The lungs inhaled, exhaled, inhaled, exhaled. This didn't feel like the usual burden of germs constricting airflow. This was something else. Coffee in hand, the body returned to the bed, not to lie down, but pulling open the laptop. Within seconds, the fingers clicked over the keys, prompted by some word brought by the mind, jettisoned onto the body while it slept. Sentences were struck, ideas were input in place of other ideas, until finally a poem had been written. Now was the time to test the theory. The lungs inhaled, exhaled. With such a lightness, it had worked. The creative off-gassing had worked. The mind was free to consider other possibilities while the body went about its day. I'm really interested to see how that worked out. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button below. If you have any comments, please hit the comment section. And of course, you can always subscribe for more content from me. See ya!